Hello everybody, welcome back to Proof Code and welcome back to the 14th video of my Python advanced tutorial series. In today's video, we'll be working with JSON data and we'll be reading JSON data. So JSON is short for JavaScript Object Notation, which means it's mostly used in JavaScript. But then now it supports Python because Python has its own JSON module, which allows you to work with JSON data, also read and write to JSON files. Okay, so one thing to know, you may want to create a separate JSON file. And now here's which in my case I've saved as data.json, but you can name your JSON file whatever you want, as long as it does not contain spaces. So now we just want to start working with it. So make sure to start with these curly brackets like dictionaries in Python. And here we just want to say employee details, so emp details. And here we just want to have a list, which will be like separate dictionaries or pairs inside it. And now we just want to say start on working with the data. So I say employee name. Let me give him a name like Joey. His email address. I just say Joey rocks. I don't know, it's just my weird sense of humor. And I say 10/2000 at gmail.com. Let's say job profile, so let's say job profile. Let's say intern. And I just don't want to bore you just watching me type over and over again. I'm just gonna copy this and here I'm at a comma, copy this. Alright, and now here you can just name your employees whatever you want. In my case, I'll just put in my actual name, Federico, and I'll just give a email address. I'll say Rico0967, and here let's say let's put a role or job profile, and let's just change this intern to developer. And the final, so let's just name this guy Bob. Let's say see Bob 095, and let's just give him the job profile, which is full time. Alright, so now that we have created our JSON file, and if you just want the JSON file with the source code, go check the description and the pinned comment. There will be a link to the source code to my GitHub repository. And now let's go back to our main file and start importing and handling the inputs. So first thing, we want to import JSON. So JSON in Python comes installed by default, which means you don't have pip installing. And also, if you're new here and you want to know how to code, start now by subscribing right now and turn on the notifications, so because I make loads of Python tutorials and other computer related stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, subscribe right now and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Okay, and now let's start reading our JSON file. So let's call this variable f, which is the file. And also make sure you must have Python installed on your computer. If you don't, I'll leave a download link in the description. And if you don't have a computer, perhaps you have a phone or a tablet, I'll also go check the description. There will be a list of download links. And to either check if you have Python installed, just type in cmd, which will open up your command prompt. So just open up your terminal command prompt and you'll be able to, and to show that you have Python installed, just type in Python. You see, you get this shell. So that will show that you have Python installed on your computer. So let's type in exit. Okay. So now we just want to open a file, so which is open, which in my case I've called my file data.json. And now we just want, oh sorry, I made a mistake. I'm a silly Billy. Now we just want to create a variable called data. So the data equals JSON.load, which will load our file. And now we just want to say for I in data, and here we just want to say employee details, which is emp details in my case. And we just want to print I, which we just simply print it. And here we just want to say f.close. That simply tells Python that we want to close this file. As you can see, we get output of our JSON file. So we have our employee details, which means it's going to ignore this and it's just going to focus on the details that we entered in earlier. If you want, you can add more details if you like. And now let's get on to the next sections. And now we'll start on JSON strings. So let's close up. And also, I'm using Sublime Text for this tutorial because it's my favorite. So if you're on Sublime Text, you can just hit Ctrl B to run your Python program. So let me remove this, and now I'm just going to remove all this code, or Never mind, I'll just not remove it. And now we just want to create a JSON string. So call this variable JString, but you can name the variable whatever you want. But then if you just want to use JString, you can go ahead and do that. And here we just want to create want to make it look like a dictionary. Say the name, let's name this guy Joe, and the say languages. Let's give him let's give him a language such as something like Python, which my channel just focuses on Python. And now we just want to load our JSON string. So in order to load our JSON string, so we'll call this variable y equals JSON.loads, and that will just simply that loads the string. So say the J string. Oh, sorry, it's a G string. My bad, I'm a silly Billy. And now we just want to print the JSON string. So JSON string equals, just want to type in y, which is our variable. And now here we just want to open our JSON file in R. So R will just simply read the file. So let's just run that. As you can see, we get this output of our JSON string, and we get the additional details. So guys, sorry that this lesson is short, but then that is pretty much everything. So if this video is helping you out, leave a like if you appreciate it. It does really help me out. And guys, thanks for watching. Before I end this video, subscribe right now and turn on the notifications because you don't miss out on any new easy to follow Python tutorials. If you have any questions about Python programming or you're stuck on any part of the video, be sure to leave a comment. I always get back to you. And guys, I have made a Discord server, so if you want to join me, so I have lots of Python related topics on my Discord server, so please join the server because I need support so that the number of members grow. So I'll sure leave the server invite link in the description, as well as the pinned comments as well. Otherwise, that's all from me today. Cheers and goodbye.